us.
No, thanks for having me.
We really appreciate it.
Sure.
So we always start our interview with a simple and basic question about your name. So why did you choose the name Graves?
Graves, it actually came from kind of a darker place. It was We Are Graves. So we are Graves as in kind of like humanity. And it was just that I felt like we were all just kind of a waste of space.
Oh, wow.
That's how it came from We Are Graves. Yeah.
That is
and then
very
it kind of just got
interesting.
bucked down to Graves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you describe your relationship with music? How did it all start for you?
Music, I mean, my entire life I've been just a big fan of music. I listen to a lot of, like, my dad listened to a lot of rock music, Guns N' Roses, grew up on that. I liked Michael Jackson as a kid, and I started playing in punk bands, and I did that whole scene. I played in rock bands, and then I went to engineering school, came back home to Hawaii, and started working for Kanye. So I did that. I worked for Ye for a little bit, and then when Ye got married to Kim is when I went off and did my own project.
Where did you go to school?
In Arizona.
Oh, wow.
Just for audio engineering
wow.
type shit. Yeah.
Interesting. So your music is a wide mixture of different genres, going from future bass to hip hop. How would you describe your current sound?
I brought it all back to my roots now. It's back to like a lot of rock music, a lot of hip hop. Obviously, I grew up with a lot of that as well. A lot of rock though. Everything comes back down to like when I was in rock bands and going to see shows for the first time and wanting to give kids that same feeling.
Is there a genre that you haven't tried yet but wanted to?
Probably country music. I love
Really?
I love country music. People like dog on country music a lot that are in our electronic lane, are in hip hop or rap or whatever, but I think there's a lot of great like songwriting in there. And I love Nashville. And there's so many talented producers out there and songwriters that I want to go and work with.
Wow, that's amazing. So you mentioned that you worked for Kanye. When working for him, how and when did you realize that you wanted to be a producer?
I don't think it never really came about that way. I kind of just, we were just working on music for Kanye. I was an engineer for him, and then the guy who actually taught Kanye how to produce, taught me how to make beats. And then it kind of just like snowballed from there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I never really thought about it. I was kind of just doing it. I never really thought like, I want to be this music producer. It was kind of like, we're just all working on music together. And I didn't really know it was like producing or just like making music. Yeah.
Okay. So I know that you won a Grammy. So how did it feel to win a Grammy? And is it a goal for you as an EDM producer as well?
For sure, I definitely want to go back, get another Grammy with my name on it, like for the Graves project for sure, under whatever genre we decide to like move into later. But God, sorry, I got a brain freeze.
Happens.
No, yeah, yeah, definitely a go back and get another Grammy.
Nice. Well, I really hope it happens.
Thank you. Is that me?
I think so.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm a fucking piece of shit.
Do you want me to include that in the interview?
I mean, I think people know that by now, so no new information there for all the people watching.
All right. Did you find it hard to transition from behind the scenes to literally like on stage performance?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, before I did this, I was in rock bands before, so it's very similar.
Okay.
You go out, you play shows. You got 3 or 4 of your other friends on stage, so it's a little easier, I guess. And it's live music, so it's like you can kind of fuck up and do whatever. But yeah, I don't know, it's cool.
I know that Bayer and like Diplo have like a big influence on your music. Would you want to collaborate with them in the future?
For sure. Me and Harry Bauer have been going back and forth on records for a long time. We just never finished anything. We're definitely going to finish something this year for sure.
Woo!
Yeah. And Diplo is the G. He's the OG. he's one of the forefathers of all the shit we do, you know, combining all the different genres together and making it something cool for the fucking kids to digest, you know. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, of course, it'd be great to work with all them. I actually, worked with Diplo on a couple of records, just nothing ever came out.
What's the favorite producer that you work with?
My favorite producer, outside of outside of Kanye, probably Henry, RL. RL, yeah, he's one of the best producers I know, you know. One of the best ears. I gotta say, he's got such a really refined ear on what's good and what's bad, and yeah.
How did you guys, speaking of him, how did you guys come about the latest track?
Oh man, yeah, so that was just a demo I had fired up. I was working on it for a little bit, and he heard it and he wanted to work on it, so I sent it over, and it was literally like less than a day, and then he hit me back with it and was like, let's fucking send it, and I was like, bro, it's gonna be sent. And that was it.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was kind of it. And then it was pretty quick from the point where we finished the record to the point where we started playing it out. And then shortly after, it just got released, I think last week. So yeah, it's been good. People love the record, and it's been a...
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Is there a track that is special to you that you produced?
I feel like writing music is like, that question is like similar to like, what's your favorite tattoo? You know what I mean? Like, tattoos on you and music to me is very similar. They're timestamps of where you are in your life. You know, as a producer, when we write a song, we're writing a record, and it's like, this is like in like a sonic reflection of where we are at mentally, you know, with our lives. And that's kind of the same thing for me, like with tattoos. When I get tattoos, I don't get anything with a significant meaning, but the meaning of the tattoo is just kind of like, this is a timestamp of your life, and you're gonna remember everything from this little section based off of this, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so for me, that's how I kind of look at music. So they're all special, and I don't want to say there's one that's more special than the others, because it's all just different times of your life.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, speaking about that, you said that your Grace was very dark.
Yeah.
Has it changed since then?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely just like a lot of people out there, you know, still dealing with depression, and everyone does, but you know, like even the happiest people, everyone deals with some sort of like form of depression or like social anxiety or something like that, you know. Everyone has their demons that they're fighting with and battling with at all times, so, you know, I feel like I'm in a better headspace now, but you know, the demons never leave, you know, and I think everyone can agree on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you're writing music, do you ever have like aha moments?
For sure, there's definitely a lot of those. Those are good moments to have.
Do they happen in like funny places?
Most of the time it's just in my apartment when I'm writing and I have a good moment. I like to be at home when I write nowadays. I write a lot on the road or in studios with other people. But yeah, most of my big aha moments are at home. I feel like it's because I'm more comfortable. I can just like eat a bowl of cereal if I want, and then sit at the computer with a bowl of cereal. Whereas like if I'm working in a big session with big producers or other artists and songwriters, you can't just do whatever you want. And I feel like that it's a different type of energy, for sure. Yeah.
Do you still live in Hawaii?
I still live in Hawaii. Born, raised, will forever live there. That's my hometown.
Does it have an impact on your music?
It actually does not, almost, you know, and that's what I kind of like about it. It's kind of nice. I'm out 3,000 miles away from pretty much any other nearest city is about 3,000 miles away from us, and it's nice. It's like I'm influenced just by what's going on in my own head, and that's kind of nice to not have the background noise, the static behind you of people trying to influence you or what's they think is right, or you know. And I feel like in LA, like I love being in LA for writing songs with other people, but I feel like you're so influenced by everyone around you there. And then in a lot of the major cities, you know, you're very influenced by the sound that's around you. So that's why being in Hawaii, I mean, we only really have Hawaiian music and reggae music. That's kind of the big thing out there. So I'm not making that for the Grace project. I do produce a lot of reggae bands, though. I produced this one. I produced The Green. What else did I produce? I produced for Revolution. I don't know if you guys heard of them. They're pretty big. Yeah, I think those are the two. And J-Boog. Those are the three big reggae artists that I produce.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are there any up and coming artists that you follow?
Up and coming artists. Man, there's so many nowadays, especially with the internet. It's like there's just so many that they're everywhere, you know? Like I really like all the kids in Vancouver. Yeah, that's where like my brother Nathan is from Ekali, and he's the leader of the pack. He's the mob boss, and all the kids under him are fucking sick. They're great. There's like Causeway, Jewels, Tails. Yeah, and RL loves all of them as well. I think a bunch of them did remixes on his package, the remix package for Nova.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So after this tour, what's next in the works for Grace?
Oh, we're just releasing tons of music this year. We're going fucking absolutely ape shit with music. We're just working tons of music. I think we're just playing a bunch of festivals. And then probably close out the year with probably another tour at some point. But yeah, nice. Just a lot of music for sure.
Is there a festival that you haven't played but it's like your bucket list festival?
Definitely Coachella for sure. Coachella has definitely been bucket list. That and I guess Lollapalooza. I've played there once with Floss, but it was like a Floss set, so I don't count that. But that was crazy. It was me, Floss, Chance the Rapper, and Post Malone.
Oh,
that was a pretty
that's
crazy.
interesting.
That was a pretty crazy like little thing we did. Yeah, that was really crazy. That was probably the most amount of bodies I've ever seen in front of me in my life. That was a lot of people. Yeah.
So I've got one more question for you.
Do you want to close? Oh, it is closed.
Oh, it is closed. Yeah.
Shit, that's just loud.
Do you watch Vines?
I do watch some Vines. Okay.
All right, so this is an important question. So, what is your favorite Vine of all time?
I mean, for me, like the most iconic's got to be any shit that Gator did. The Suddude. Did the Suddudes come from a Vine?
Yeah. Yes.
Or did it come from YouTube?
No, it was Vine. Yeah.
That to me is incredible. That turned Getter overnight into a fucking like huge celebrity. I feel like, you know, like kids to this day still are like Suddude. You know, it's like Getter like destroyed that in my opinion. Like that's crazy that he did that from Vine. Yeah.
All right, one
What's
more.
your favorite one?
You know, it's Zach Stop. Zach was kicking too much and he got in trouble. There's this dude who's just like kicking like this, and his friends are like, Zach, stop! You're gonna get in trouble. And the next thing you know, the cops are like having him in cuffs.
No way.
Yeah, that's like the funniest shit ever.
I mean, it's
we even Googled like many years after to see what happened to Zach, and no one knows.
That's so funny. And I'm gonna guess that was a pretty viral Vine. Huh?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I just love it because it's so stupid. And it's just amazing, and like, I don't know. Welcome to Chili's. It's iconic too. Or like, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Stupid shit like that.
It's funny though, right? Like the basic simple things are just so funny. Yeah, I love those.
Okay, I've got one more question for
one
you.
more.
So, what is the purpose of your brand?
Oh my gosh, no, we can't do that one. I'm just gonna beat around the bush again.
I'm sorry, I really had to.
Oh my god.
Alright, that
it's
was
getting hot in here. I can't breathe. It's not my asthma.
Alright, thank you so much.
No,
that was
thank
amazing.
you. You're amazing. Thank you.